I've woken up this morning with more questions than actual answers, and we'll try and cover each point that came up. But I'm still in shock. I still actually can't compute what is going on in the world. Right, there was a comment. Let me just clear up the Tourette's stuff first. There was a comment saying that how would I feel if this was people saying this about my child with Tourette's? Are you actually trying to compare a registered disability to a chosen behaviour? Because if Tourette's was a choice, I can tell you now for free, Nicole would choose not to have Tourette's. This is a choice. These children and their parents are choosing to be like this and behave like this. It's a behavioural thing. Tourette's is involuntary for a start. This is not involuntary behaviour. This is intentional. That's my first point. My second thing is there was loads of comments saying that in their children's school, they have litter trays. My mind is blown. Is not one person concerned about hygiene or their children's safety? Because this goes above and beyond just cuckoo now. This goes to they need help, like actual help, and so do the parents. Stay with me if you can. So let's propose we put in these litter trays. Standard normal size litter trays for actual animals aren't going to be the right size in relativity to the actual child, are they? So what are we then saying? There's like actual built litter trays for these children. In homes with litter trays, they go in them multiple times before they get cleaned. Like, I don't know about anybody else, but when my cat had a litter tray, it was used multiple times. I only cleaned it twice a day. So who's cleaning these litter trays? And are you saying your child goes on that litter tray, uses a litter tray? That is just preposterous in itself. But let's just say, for argument's sake, they do. Are you then saying another child is then going to go on top of that child's stuff and shit where that child's just shit? Is that what we're saying? Because how is that how is that okay? Right? How is that processing for you? Now, I've been a cleaner. I used to clean pub toilets. There is what cleaners are cleaning litter trays at school, and how is that fucking hygienic for them? How is that safe for them? Like, and the reason that this is happening, right, God forbid, is because nobody wants to lose their job. So nobody's speaking up. The teachers can't say anything because you're not telling me that teachers think that this is okay in an educational setting. You're not telling me that teachers are only keeping their mouths shut so they don't lose their fucking jobs. Let's go to my next point. How far are they willing to go with this? Let's say my child identifies as a fucking penguin. He needs a pond at school, please. He needs a tank in his fucking classroom. He can't be out of the water too long, so he needs a tank. Are they going to provide a tank? Is a tank going to be at school? At what, like, the level of, like, crazy? Do we see where we're going with this? We've allowed this behaviour, so now what's going to happen is more people are going to jump on this fucking crazy bandwagon, and they're going to come up with even more. At what point does it stop? At what point does this stop? Let's take it to the next level. So they're allowed to continue with this behaviour. Let's say, for argument's sake, they get to college and this behaviour continues at college. What happens when they come into a work setting? So when they go for their job interview, do they sit there and say, I'm a Therian? Because, oh, that's my apology as well. Apparently, I have the concepts wrong. Fairies, Therians, they're completely different. Who knew? Point is, they go to their job interview and they sit there and they say, I need a litter tray in the toilet. I don't think, I have had bosses, right? I have had jobs, and I cannot even contemplate one of those jobs where anybody in the workplace would find that acceptable behaviour. Like, I can't. Is this then going to be classed as this discrimination? Because, okay, so then my next point, if they are these things that want to pretend that they're a dog or a cat or whatever the fuck they're pretending they think they are, why are they at school? Let's bring it back. Why are they at school? Should they go to, like, doggy daycare or a cattery? Do we think that's more of an appropriate place for them? I can't get how is this happening? Like, legit, how is this happening? Like, I still can't get my head around it. Someone put on there that there was a child that their parent had taken away the bed and they're sleeping in a dog bed and eating out of dog bowls and stuff. And social services have been around. How true this is, I have no idea, because we're on the fucking internet. But if that is true, that is really fucking scary. Like, proper scary. The world is actually becoming very fucking scary. I've wasted 6 minutes of your life. Maybe not. But there is still so much more I could say on this subject, because I just can't. It is living rent-free in my head right now. Like, it's actually affecting me, because I can't understand in what world this is normal. And before anyone says define normal, this is not normal. And if you think this is normal behaviour, you're not okay. You're not okay. It's normal for children to have imaginative play. I've said Nicole pretended she was a dog when she was 4 years old. We're talking primary school level. We're not talking secondary school. We're not talking college. We're not talking fucking jobs. We're talking primary school. When you have imaginative play, when children pretended they were cowboys and Indians and we ran around playing cops and robbers. Imaginative play, guys. Like, this is... No, I want to get off. The world has gone absolutely crackers.